What's going on, everybody, man? Happy Monday, happy marvelous Monday, happy first Monday in March. You made it to March, man. You made it to March. A lot of people didn't make it. You was one of the ones who did. So for that alone, congratulations. For that alone, it's enough to tell God thank you, man. I wake up every morning, man. I'm just so thankful for my health, thankful for my strength, clothes in my right mind. Just left the gym, got a great workout in on the way to work. Thankful to have a job. Thankful that my car crank up and nothing, no physical ailments, Lord, because it don't have to be that way. So I'm just so thankful and grateful, man. But I just jump on here like y'all know, Dr. Corey J with something to say. Just press play. I don't have no script or nothing. I just what's on my mind, man. And what was on my mind while I was in the gym was, what if you knew that everything was going to be all right? What if you knew that no matter what, it's all going to work out? Never said it would be easy. Never mind that it was going to be easy, hard, mid, as the kids say, whatever. If you knew without a shadow of a doubt that it's going to work out, wouldn't it all be worth it? Would you give up on yourself knowing that it's going to happen? But I'm here to tell you, for 121, however many of y'all, that it's going to work out, man. You just got to trust your process. You got to believe in yourself, man. And you got to give yourself some grace, man, and not give up on you. Why would you give up on you, man? You are the only one who spends 24 hours a day with yourself. You're the only one. Not your mom, not your dad, not your husband, not your wife, not your kids. You're the only one who spends all day, every day with you. So why would you give up on you? Why would you give up on you? You're too valuable. Too many people are counting on you to be around and to be here and to be at the level that you're supposed to be at. And man, I just, that's my mantra, y'all. That's how I wake up every day, man. That's how I wake up every day now. Deion Sanders once said, "Don't let my confidence affect your insecurity." And for a while, I kind of dumped myself down. I kind of, met people where they were at and didn't let myself be to the level that I'm supposed to be at. And, God had to deal with me, in my season, in my transformation, and all the, the reprogramming, the realignment that he had to do, the breaking me down to build me back up. He had to let me know that I didn't build you to bring yourself down to other people's level. I built you to be at a level that people want to aspire to be at. And so that's how I operate now, y'all. Y'all that know me know I'm gonna help anybody and everybody I can, man. I've been helping people forever, man. I give you the shirt off my back, I give you the shoes off my feet. That stuff ain't important to me, because that stuff is just things. Just like I got that shirt, just like I got those shoes, I can get some more. God will bless me to get some more. So man, I don't operate in that lane. I've never been a selfish person. I've never been a person who is a gatekeeper. I've never been a person who's a hater. Never have been. Nobody can tell you that I've ever been nothing but solid. Even when solid didn't come back to me, even when good didn't come back to me, I still gave it. Even when it wasn't deserving, I still gave it. Even when the love and the respect and the loyalty and the friendship and the brotherhood and the family, all that stuff was not reciprocal, I gave it. I gave it because that's who I am. I'm built like that. I'm built like that, man. And that's how God made me. He made me uniquely how I'm supposed to be, not how anybody else is supposed to be. And so that's something that I have grown to accept. I have grown to understand, and that's how I move and operate. But that's me. That's uniquely me. How he's made you and what your situation is and who you are is specific to you. And if you haven't found that yet, isn't when you know the end of the road, right? When you know where you're gonna go, you don't necessarily know how you're gonna get there. You know, it's detours, it's bumps in the road. You don't know how long it's gonna take. But when you know what you know, that at the end, what the Osborne said, I know that everything's gonna be all right. When you know at the end that everything's gonna be all right, does it really matter all that stuff when you know at the end? And you know the devil be busy, man. His job is to discourage you. His job is to, to try to eliminate you, try to get you off course, try to make you quit. It's a picture, of this man, and he's digging for this diamond. And right before he gets to the diamond, he gives up. And like if he would have dug like 2 more probably, little hits at it, he would have had the diamond. He turned around and gave up. And that's so many people, man. That's so many of us, man. I know I was in that boat, so I can speak, with experience, man, that sometimes we give up right before the breakthrough. Sometimes we give up right before the blessing. Sometimes we give up right before whatever that next level is. Because if you knew it, right? If I told you right now, and I heard Steve Harvey say this, one of his little talks when I used to listen to him a few years ago. And not Steve Harvey. Well, Steve Harvey said it, but TD Jakes did too. He was like, man, if they told you today that, okay, end of the month, you're gonna get $1 million. Just April 1st, you getting $1 million. It won't be April Fool's, it's gonna be for real. He was like, man, you know how crazy you'll be acting at work and with people? Because no matter what, it's the second now, right? So in 29 days, you're gonna be a millionaire. So you act the fool. So that's kind of the way God works. He can't tell you, because if he tell you what's gonna happen, you won't do the work. You won't have the faith. You'll just be acting crazy and stupid and foolish, and that's not the point. That's not the purpose of it. So, right, the point of it is the work, the trust, the process. All of that stuff goes in line with what your breakthrough and what your end goal and what your next level is supposed to look like. But if you don't go through the fire, if you don't go through it, you can't get to it. And I said that before, sometimes you got to go through it to get to it. And so a lot of times people don't want to go through it. And I'm not going to tell you that I wanted to go through what I had to go through, but I understand it was necessary. I had to go through it. I had to. There was no, I couldn't take the escalator. I couldn't take the elevator. I had to take the stairs. I had to go up each one of them stairs to get to the level that I'm at currently. And I got to keep taking these stairs to get to the level I'm going to. There was no shortcut. There's no shortcut to success. There's no shortcut to your next level. And I tried to. I didn't want to go through all that stuff, because that stuff don't feel good. It don't feel good. It ain't sexy. It ain't pleasurable. It is hard. It is hard. It's lonely. It's not whatever they've told you. I read somewhere where it takes 10 years to come an overnight success. 10 years. And people see you when you're done. They don't see all the work. They don't see the late nights. They don't see the early mornings. They don't see the tears. They don't see the failure. They just see the success. And thank you. I told my homeboy, my frat brother, Corey Toomer, man, he makes stuff look so easy with what he doing that everybody think they can do it. Everybody think they can do it. And that stuff is hard work, man. It's hard work. I talked last night on our show, our Poe Coop show. Man, it's a couple teams that's going to the state Final Four. Winter Haven, Santa Fe, Victory. Shout out to them, man. But they do it so much, like they all went last year, right? And they do it so much that folks think it's easy. They make it look so easy that people think it is, and it's not easy. It's not easy to be successful. It's not easy to be sustainable, and they've done it for a long time, man. So I just, like I say, I just get on here, man. I press play, And I don't know what I'm gonna say, man. I'm just trying to be a blessing, be encouragement, trying to give y'all what has been given to me. Cause like God say, it ain't for you. If you get a word, you get a thought, you get something in your spirit, it's your job to share it. It's your job to share it, man. So just keep going, man. I do hashtag keep moving forward all the time. Just keep going, keep moving forward, man. So to my niece Shay, keep going, man. To my son CJ, keep going. To my wife Gretchen, keep going, man. To you, and you. To Corey J, Dr. Corey J, keep going, man. Because your blessing, man, the end result is gonna be so worth it. Your process is gonna be so much worth it, man. You're gonna be like, man. Now we know we want to speed stuff up because that's us. That's the human in us. But God say, man, just hey, man, I got you. Just trust the process. Trust yourself, man, and you know it's gonna be great. So just keep going. Keep going to your great. Not your sister great, not your mama great, not your girlfriend great, not your boyfriend great, not your homeboy. Your great. Your great is for you. That's Dr. Corey J, man. What's something to say, man? Y'all be great today, man. Stay low key out the way. That's what I do, man. Happy Monday. Y'all be great. Love you, love you, love you. Peace.